This video is regarding web and mobile programming, ICP-9 submission for web and mobile programming. Today we have worked on pizza delivery app where I have created an HTML page using layouts where I have used image view, text view and radio buttons follow on check checkbox buttons, and I have used setters and getters to store the data and to retrieve the data, and I have used a constructor to access these values. Initially I have declared variables and I have binded my XML page connected with XML page is going to connect with Java using this particular set content view, and I have binded the values and I retrieve those binded the value using the IDs that we have given for the text box buttons, text box buttons. And my total price calculation was the sum of get size of the pizza with toppings and follow on sum of the pizza of toppings and size of the pizza into pizza quantity, and I've set the text to total, and I've set the total value of the cart in this total price variable. And when user clicked on size radio button, initially I have checked whether this particular button is clicked or not, and I stored in a check variable which is defined as boolean, like its data type is boolean. And in case 1, if particular, for example, this radio button got executed, it checks whether this button is clicked or not. If the button is clicked, then I've set the price of the size as 10 for small, 20 for medium and 30 for large. Same with checkbox button. When the button is clicked, when the checkbox is clicked, for example, user clicked on pepperoni, its value is set to 6, and whereas when user click on garlic, its value is set to 4. Same with extra cheese. And I've calculated the total price where the sum of the size and toppings, and I have set text to I have set the cart value using the set text. And coming to increment, initially I have created a variable, its value is 1, and I have checked the condition whether the value is greater than or equals to 1. If it was true, then I have incremented the value of the particular variable, and I have calculated the total price and updated the value of the cart field. If it was not null, like false condition, then it quantity was assigned with its default value, which is 1. Same with decrement, I have checked the condition and I have decremented the value if the user clicked on decremented button. Coming to summary page, I have divided the whole summary into 2 different strings. For one string I have checked whether user clicked on 3 or not, and if user clicked on key, this particular summary value gonna execute, this particular string on assigned in the summary variable of data type string. Same with toppings, whether the topping 2 is present or not. If it was not, then we are concatenated with the null value. If it was true, then it concatenated with the name of the particular topping. And my final summary was the sum of concatenation of summary and summary 1. And using input extra method of intent, I have sent this particular summary value and customer name to the summary page, and I have retrieved the value using getString.text with the username name that we have assigned in the main activity. And I have updated this set text which we have created in a summary page using this particular ID, using this particular ID. And same with Gmail ID, where I use action send of intent, and extra mail was the username, extra subject was the subject of the particular mail, and extra text was the body of a particular mail. I started the activity. Coming to my application, this is my user pizza application where I define given the user name, and I choose the medium size pizza where I choose 2 different toppings. Like your cart value will be 30, which is the sum of size and toppings. If I increase the quantity, then cart value gonna update. If I click on summary, this was my summary order. If I click on Gmail, then this particular data was available in the compose mail. This is my ICP 9 submission. Thank you.